Mm, mm. Sorry. I am just a little bit late. Sorry. It's fine. What is 15 minutes late, right? No. It is literally no. Nothing was lost. No damage was done. But you know what's going to be damaged? My psyche. If this event, the Roche Limit, is going to be the way that I think it is going to be. Oh man. Hold on. Wait. Let me check the volume. Yeah, volume seems fine. Oh shit, man. It's I know something really sad is going to happen very soon. I am a little apprehensive, I think is the word. Oh my god, look at those manticores. Wait, how's the volume inside the stage? Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, let's leave it like that for now. Oh my. Wait. Okay. This is just an NPC stage, it seems. Reach the radar. All the way over. Okay. Alright. Okay. Go all the way over there. Have a block there. Okay. Well, for now, let me just try to go here. I think it would be good. I think it would be good to try to capture the heliports over there to get some extra action points. Where's this guy? Oh, way over there. Then let's intern. Okay, let's do that. I need to try to do this very carefully. Okay. Tokarev needs to be part of GFL2 soon, someday. Especially considering how much attention we are giving her right now. It would be weird if she was not present in GFL2. Also, I wonder what exactly she'd been doing in GFL2. Because so far we have not seen any mention of her, have we? Let's wait there. Okay. No, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit nervous about this whole thing. Actually, I think this guy. Oh, never Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's going to be safe. It's going to be okay. Oh. No, it's not going to be okay. I am a fucking idiot. Shit. I need to remember to always check the routes of movements. I'm such a fucking idiot. I do the exactly same thing when I play reverse collapse. God fucking damn. I need to remember to always check there. Go down, right. You go down, okay. You are going to do this thing over here. You are going to do this thing over here. What about you? Okay. 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 All routes memorized, okay? No more. I'm not gonna fail this time. This stage is not supposed to be that hard, okay? GFL 1 after Shattered Connection is not a difficult game. It shouldn't be a difficult game. Now, go carefully. Very, very carefully. Stay there. A good start to the stream, honestly. Wow, amazing. Okay. Alright. Now, this guy is going to start to go back. So is this guy. So stay in the box. See, there we go. Easy and simple. This guy's going back. This guy. I don't know what this one's doing, honestly. But it should be fine. Just stay there. Nothing bad is going to happen. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now, we're here. Enter in the box. There. It will be fine. It's okay. Easy. See, easy. No problem at all. First try. Go here, and we are done. See, easy and simple. S rank, look at that. Man, I'm so good at this game. Holy. No. Back to the story. Perimeter of the restricted area. White zone. Tokarev and Kalina crouch behind a stretch of rubble, carefully observing the cordon of sight ahead. The entire area is sealed tight with temporary fencing and warning tape. A fully armed soldier stands guard every 30 meters. Several military vehicles are parked along the perimeter. Soldiers gather in small groups, chatting occasionally. But none of them venture deeper into the site itself. Security deployment is surprisingly lax. They seem focused only on keeping civilians out and show little concern for what's inside. Sorry, I hit the mic. That's rather strange. By all rights, an incident of this magnitude should have professional investigators swarming the scene. Maybe they have already finished investigating? Or perhaps they never intended to investigate at all? Tokarev's electronic eyes sweep rapidly across the restricted zone, mapping the guard positions and patrol routes. There is a section of fencing on the west side near a construction site. The view is blocked by building materials. There are 2 soldiers on the east side, but they rotate off their posts every 15 minutes. You can use that gap to slip in. Kalina nods, but Tokarev notices her pallor and trembling hands. Miss Kalina, your condition. I'm fine. Don't have much time. This is a battlefield, Miss Kalina. Please follow my instructions, keep your steps light, and stay low. If there is danger, get down immediately. It is quite surprising to see how far Kalina is willing to go to confirm if the commander is alive or not. I knew that Kalina was close to the commander, but honestly I wasn't expect her to do this much for him. That's why I'm so surprised. Like, I wasn't expecting Kalina to show this much affection towards the commander, to the point of risking her life too. Guess I just misinterpreted her. Or maybe I didn't pay much attention to the scenes where she was in and her interactions with the commander. After successfully slipping past the guard, Tokarev and Kalina finally reach the heart of the explosion site. The sight before them leaves them stunned. The area is nothing but ruins. Buildings that once gleamed in the white zone are now reduced to twisted rubble and debris. The ground is torn open by a massive crater. Surrounding structures have either collapsed or been scorched black by fire. At the center of the blast zone lies the grotesquely twisted wreckage of a military tank. The turret has been blown clear off, and the armor plating ripped apart. Black scorch marks spread outward from within. This couldn't have been caused by an ordinary explosion. It was far too large. It could have been an ammunition detonation. But even then, the level of destruction exceeds standard parameters. Kalina takes a deep breath to herself. Tokarev notices her unsteady steps as she clenches her teeth and forces herself towards the wreckage, the wrecked thing. Let's split up. I will check the surrounding area. You examine the inside of the tank. Contact me immediately if you find anything. Miss Kalina, the site could still be dangerous. Kalina shakes her head. her gaze firm. There's no time. Don't worry about me. I know how to protect myself. Tokarev hesitates, then finally nods. Tokarev approaches the tank wreckage cautiously while analyzing the structural damage. The armor has been torn apart by an immense force from the inside, but the signs suggest that it was more than a simple explosion. Some fractures show clear signs of being cut by high-energy weapons, as if two different forms of destruction are layered together. So like, is someone trying to cover tracks? She climbs into the tank's interior. The cramped space is completely devastated. Near the driver's seats, she spots several gleaming fragments, all structural components. Tokarev picks one and examines it closely. The fine circuitry and specialized alloys could only have belonged to a high-end tactical doll. So these are the remains of Dandelion mentioned in the news? Miss Kalina said Dandelion's body was special. These parts here are sophisticated, yes, but there's nothing unusual about them. What troubles Tokarev more is that the fragments are simply left behind. Under standard military protocol, any doll remains should have been fully recovered, especially evidence tied to a so-called terrorist attack. It's almost as if they were deliberately left here to be found. She continues searching, and soon discovers large amounts of dried blood on the tank's inner walls and seats. The splatter patterns indicate a blood loss of at least 2 liters, fatal without immediately medical intervention. I'm kind of surprised just how much these dolls are able to analyze just by looking at things. Especially considering that Tokarev is not necessarily a very high-end doll. She should still be second-gen doll, right? Tokarev. Yeah, Tokarev is a second-gen doll. Second-gen dolls are civilian dolls, and the first-gen ones are more closely to the drones that KCCO and Sanctus Ferris uses. Yet, once again, something is off. There are no traces of human tissue. Why wasn't the scene properly cleaned? Why leave blood and doll fragments, but remove all biological remains? Questions piled up in Tokarev's neural cloud, but she finds no answer to any of them. She records everything carefully and prepares to leave the tank to report to Kalina. When her communicator crackles with Kalina's faint voice. Tokarev, come here. Quickly. Tokarev climbs out of the tank and follows the signal. He finds Kalina standing motionless near a pile of rubble about 50 meters away. Her body trembles as she stares at the collapsed wall before her. Miss Kalina, did you find something? Kalina doesn't answer. She simply raises a shaking hand and points at the wall. Tokarev looks in the direction. Hanging from the blackened wall is a torn jacket. A Griffin uniform jacket. Its cuffs and collar are shredded, the fabric soaked with blood and dust. Even in this condition, Tokarev recognizes it immediately. The commander's jacket. This is going to hurt her so much. Kalina's breathing grows ragged. She staggers forward, reaching out with trembling fingers to touch the jacket. She carefully takes the jacket down and cradles it in her arms. The front is nearly saturated with dried blood, dark brown with oxidation. The sleeves are scorched, and one side has been ripped open by something sharp. This is the commander's. Miss Kalina, this alone doesn't... I feel bad. I feel so bad. No wonder the reunion was so awkward when the commander and Kalina finally met each other again 10 years later. Jesus Christ. Kalina suddenly collapses to her knees, clutching the jacket tightly as her body shakes violently. Would you not feel bad to do something like this to your friends? I mean, I doubt that the commander is around here to see what's going on, but you know, I can understand the guilt. I mean, I don't 100% approve? No. Agree, that's the word. I don't 100% agree with the commander's choices after Frankfurt, but at the very least I can understand the amount, I can understand even more the amount of guilt that he felt when trying to reach out again for his own old comrades. I mean, how the fuck you how the fuck you go talk to your friend again, your old companion again, after something like this, after pretending that you're dead? Can you imagine how fucking awkward it must be? Still though, I don't agree with the commander's choices, and I'm glad that the commander is slowly reaching out to his old companions and reuniting, is that a real word? Reuniting all the old Griffin dogs back into the army. But still, I feel so bad for her. Silent tears streamed down her face. A broken sob escaped her throat. No. No. Commander? You promised you would come back. Tokarev crouches beside her, wanting to comfort her, but words fail her. Any attempt at consolation from a doll would feel hollow. All she can do is stay close, watching as the strong, cheerful girl finally breaks under the weight of despair. We went through so much together. So much. Why? Why did it have to be this time? You promised you would never play such stupid pranks on me again. I leave this behind. Are they trying to tell me that's the commander's ready? Her voice fades, and her eyes lose focus. Tokarev immediately senses something's wrong, and catches Kalina as her body slumps forward. Oh, she's in the brink of exhaustion, isn't she? Miss Kalina. Kalina's eyelids flutter shut. Her lips tremble as she wants to speak, but no words come. Her body goes limp as her consciousness slips away. Her fingers still clenched tightly around the blood-stained jacket. Tokarev quickly checks her vitals. Her pulse is weak but stable. Her breathing is rapid, and her face looks deathly pale. Preliminary diagnosis: severe exhaustion. Yeah, I knew it. Combined with psychological shock, resulting in temporary collapse. Carefully, Tokarev lifts Kalina into her arms and looks once more over the devastated ruin. In the distance, the soldiers outside the restricted zone seem to have noticed something and begin moving in their direction. Hang in there, Miss Kalina. I'm getting you out of here. Kalina is still gripping the uniform jacket. Carrying her uncautious companion, Tokarev slips silently into the shadows of the ruins, disappearing from sight. Fuck me. I didn't like that. I'm sorry, I didn't like that. I hate seeing the girls suffer. I hate seeing them sad. And the fact that we all know for sure that the commander is not actually dead is... It just makes the whole thing even worse, you know? Because we are lying to them. We are purposefully lying to them. Even though it's for their sakes, for their protection, it's still, even then... My God. Tokarev's memory. Free. Back to the past again. The shrill ring of an alarm slices through the silence of the training ground. After a brief moment of surprise, the dolls snap into formation. Tokarev stands in the ranks and sees the commander and Miss Kalina approaching at a brisk pace. Their expressions grim. We have an emergency mission. All combat-ready dolls be fully equipped in 15 minutes. Assemble in the four courts. Courts? The training ground erupts into activity once more. Since the commander's arrival to the S09 base, they have already completed several operations to eliminate a small Sanguisferis forces. The very first of these operations took place when the commander had only just finished training. In every engagement, the commander has demonstrated exceptional tactical ability, consistently completing missions with minimal losses. Tokarev quickly checks her weapon systems while listening to the low murmurs around her. Another sweep mission? Sanguis activity's been pretty frequent lately. But this one's different. It's a rescue. A rescue? Who needs rescuing? Oh, could it be Scorpion? I heard she was attacked by a Sanguis ringleader. Oh, this is right at the... Oh, is it chapter 0? No, I think it's still chapter 1. The end of chapter 1, I think. Tokarev glances towards the commander, speaking with Kalina nearby, sensing a tension unlike anything before. Four courts, Griffin Base in Area SO9. 30 minutes later, several armed vehicles are ready to go. On the landing pads, helicopter rotors spin up one after another. The commander stands before the assembled dolls, their expression more severe than Tokarev has ever seen. This mission is different from our previous operations. We have received an urgent order from above to rescue a special T-doll trapped in Sanguisferis controlled territory. Her code name is M4A1. Yeah, this is chapter 1, the end of chapter 1 if I'm remembering correctly. A ripple of quiet conversation spread through the ranks. Tokarev looks around, puzzled. The designation sounds important, yet unfamiliar. This doll carries extremely critical intelligence and must be extracted safely. Sanguisferis has already deployed elite units to hunt her down. We must reach her before they do. Kalina steps forward beside the commander and displays a tactical map. According to intel, M4A1 was last seen in Zone T6 of Area SO9. She has managed to lie low for now, but Sanguisferis encirclement is closing in. We need to locate her before the ringleader does and extract her safely. This mission carries a high level of risk. Enemy firepower will be heavy. If anyone wishes to withdraw, speak up now. No one will blame you. Tokarev scans the formation. Not a single doll steps back or raises a hand. Unlike before, they now understand that the commander's offer of refusal is genuine, but they choose to follow them into battle anyway. The dolls of Area SO9 are no longer mere tools that execute orders. They have their own will, their own resolve. The commander meets each of their gazes, then nods. Thank you for your trust. Move out. Zone T6, Area SO9. Torrential rain pours down, turning the roads into thick mud and making movement extremely difficult. The armored convoy halts roughly 5 kilometers from the objective. The dolls disperse and take concealed positions. Rain drums against Tokarev's armor as she lies prone on elevated ground, observing a sanguinary outpost through her scope. SF Patrol 2 o'clock. 5 infantry units, 1 hunter type. Confirmed. Hunter type locked on. The commander's calm and steady voice comes through the comms. Squad Tokarev, prepared for a feint attack. Springfields, hold fire until my signal. G43 and M1895, stand by to support. Roger. Ready for feint attack. Tokarev's neural cloud kicks into high gear as she calculates the optimal attack vectors and fire distribution. For some reason, she feels an unfamiliar surge of exhilaration. This operation isn't about eliminating enemies, but rescuing a comrade. It just hits different. It just hits different. Go. When the fighting ends, Tokarev drags her damaged leg armor to the extraction point and sees a stranger standing beside the commander. A tactical doll with green highlights in her hair, calm yet alert, gripping an assault rifle with both hands. Mission complete. All units prepare to withdraw. Tokarev, you're injured. No shit, Sherlock. Of course she's injured. I think she knows that already. Tokarev shakes her head, unable to tear her gaze away from the unfamiliar doll. She feels a strange sense of familiarity, even though she is certain she has never seen her before. The commander gestures towards the newcomer. This is M4A1. Starting today, she will be joining us at SO9. M4A1 nods to the group, though her expression remains guarded. Oh my god. Oh my god. It has been such a long time since we last saw M4A1 sprites, hasn't it? Back in the old days, when she was still shy and innocent. Before her consciousness ascended to the higher planes and fused with Lunasian. We are never really going to see M4A1 again, are we? She's completely gone. I mean, technically we could still see Lunasian in the future, but Lunasian is not M4A1. I mean, she is M4A1, but not the old M4A1. If you fuse your consciousness with another person, would you still be the same person? Or the fusion of both consciousness would give birth to a new one? Something to think about. It is something to think about. What exactly is the fusion of a consciousness? Like, I mean, in theory I understand, but in practice I don't really, and I'm not really able to grasp what exactly that would mean. obviously would still have their memories, right? The other person memories. But would we absorb their personality also? And their will, their values? I don't know. I think at the end of the day it's not the same. We are never going to see our M41 ever again. My general designation is M41. Please address me by that name. I am a Gryffindor, assigned to the AR Special Operations Team. Due to certain circumstances, I am currently being pursued by Sangvis Ferry. Thank you all for your rescue. Her voice is quiet. Tokarev notices numerous signs of battle damage on her, clear evidence of a long period spent on the run. Kalina claps her hand happily. That's wonderful. The mission was a great success. When we get back, I will prepare a special meal to celebrate. Oh, she cooks. Didn't knew that. You all perform excellently on this operation. Excellently? Who says that? Standing there, Tokarev suddenly understands the source of the strange feeling she has been experiencing. The idea of fighting for someone else. What am I fighting for? Not for orders, not for programming, but to protect someone. It's a completely new experience, something she has never felt before. It fills her with joy. GSH-18 and the other dolls crowd around M41, greeting her warmly. Tokarev watches the scene, a quiet sense of fulfillment welling up inside her. And yet, as Tokarev watches M41 standing beside the commander, a sharp pain suddenly pierces her neural cloud. Move, Tokarev. The electric sting surges again. Her vision flickers and breaks apart. She struggles to grasp the illogical fragments of memory, but darkness floods in like a rising tide, swallowing everything whole. Oh, okay. This. No. These pieces of fragmented memories that keep appearing every now and then. This is okay. This is not just a. What's the word? Oh God, fucking damn it! You know, I always miss the word when I try to speak English. The words run out of my head. This is not a consequence of being forcibly shut down. Not with that voice. There's something else here. There's definitely something else here. Who the voice could be though? At this point, I'm more willing to believe it would be either Dandelion or Lunasia. I mean, Leva, other members of 404 could also be able to do something like this, but I don't think it's them. I don't understand why they would do this. So it's either Dandelion or Lunasia. Oh my fucking ears, man. Don't do this ever again, game. The shrill call of a number yanks Tokarev back to reality. She jolts, suddenly realizing she is standing in the middle of the hospital reception hall, pushing Kalina in a wheelchair. People are milling constantly through the hospital. The lighting is harsh and white, and the air reeks of disinfectant. The electronic display flashes the number 98, Kalina's number. Miss Kalina, it's our turn. Kalina doesn't respond. She sits quietly in the wheelchair, both hands clenched around the blood-stained Griffin uniform jacket. Her gaze hollow, as if she hears nothing at all. Jesus, it's that bad. It's that. Oh my god. I feel so bad. I feel so fucking bad. Holy shit. We sent her into a shock state by pretending that we are dead. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Water. Tokarev lets out a soft sigh and pushes the wheelchair towards the examination. Inside, a middle-aged doctor is reviewing data on the screen. She looks up at Kalina being wheeled in, then at Tokarev standing beside her with a slight frown. You are a doll? Yes. My mistress collapsed suddenly due to emotional distress. Please examine her. The doctor steps forward, checks Kalina's pupils with a pen light, then measures her blood pressure and pulse. She's just experiencing a mild shock. Mild? You call this mild? Her vital signs are stable. Looks like extreme fatigue combined with some kind of psychological blow. She was recently discharged, wasn't she? Still physically weak? Yes. She was discharged only a few days ago and has been engaging in high-intensity activity ever since. The doctor shakes her head and writes out a prescription. It's nothing serious. She just needs proper rest and nutrition. These are mild sedatives and nutritional supplements. Take them as directed. Most importantly, she needs rest. No strenuous activity for at least 24 hours. Tokarev accepts the prescription and nods. Understood. Thank you, doctor. The doctor hesitates, then adds quietly. Things have been unusual lately. You all should avoid moving around the white zone too much. A lot of people aren't very friendly towards your kind. Of course, doll racism, of course, as always. Thank you for the warning. We will be careful. After leaving the hospital, Tokarev brings Kalina to one of the few surviving restaurants. It's one of the rare places still operating in the White Zone. A handful of customers can be seen sitting inside through the glass windows. Kalina has regained consciousness. Though she still looks feeble, she glances down at the menu and suddenly clicks her tongue. These prices are outrageous. This is daylight robbery. Seeing Kalina complain like this, she definitely seems a little bit better right now. Tokarev finally relaxes a little. At least her mental state is recovering. Good to see that money is able to to bring her back here. Good to see that the mention of money, seeing the cost that she would have to pay for the meal, is enough to bring her back. Oh, Kalina, please never changes. Oh, well, I'm here on official business anyway. The expense can be reimbursed. In that case, give me the most expensive steaks at lunch. We are spending money. We might as well make it worthwhile. Tokarev nods to the server. The food arrives quickly. Despite grumbling about the prices, Kalina devours the meal with gusto. She's clearly been starving. Miss Kalina, are you feeling better? Kalina swallows a bite of steak and nods. Yeah, I was exhausted and seeing that jacket hits me hard. It brought back a lot of memories. Her gaze drifts to the jacket resting beside her, and her expression darkens again. Now that I have thought about it, I realize it's not something worth despairing over. I already knew the truth. It's just an extra jacket, which doesn't prove anything. Yes, I agree. I also made some discoveries when investigating the site. I believe the commander is definitely not dead. Inside the tank wreckage, I did find a large amount of human blood, but no human tissue, and no signs that a body was ever present. If the commander had truly died in the explosion, there would have been far more evidence left behind. What's even more suspicious is that the site was barely investigated at all. Even the doll fragments weren't recovered. Kalina sets down her cutleries and listens to Tokarev intently. I think the blood may indeed belong to the commander. My guess is that the commander was severely injured in the explosion, but did not die. Based on the scene, I suspect someone removed the commander from the site and deliberately staged the illusion of their death. But why would they do that? Who would do such a thing? I can't be sure of the motive or the people involved. But if we assume the commander is alive and injured... Kalina's eyes widen, and she picks up Tokarev's thoughts immediately. We need treatment, medical supplies, hospitals. We need to look into hospitals. Tokarev nods. The commander is currently missing. If even the authorities can't locate them, they certainly wouldn't have gone to a hospital under their own name. However, medical supplies are strictly controlled. Without hospitals, it would be extremely difficult to obtain sufficient medicine and equipment. If we track the flow of medical supplies, there should be leads. Problem is, including the one we just visited, there are many medical facilities in the wide zone. How are they even going to get access to this type of information though? Is it really something that just hacking can solve? Finding specific information won't be easy. Determination blazes in Kalina's eyes. And investigate all of them. Hospitals, pharmacies, clinics, any place that could provide medical supplies. If the commander is still alive, there will be traces. She stands up, then immediately sways as her legs threaten to buckle. Tokarev catches her in time. Miss Kalina, you need to rest. The doctor said no strenuous activity for at least 24 hours. Kalina shakes her head. Insistent, isn't she? No, we don't have that much time. If the commander really is alive, they might need help right now. We have to act quickly. At least finish lunch first. We also need to formulate a proper plan. Kalina hesitates, then sits back down and picks up her cutleries. I can't say this word. Cutleries again. Cutleries. This time, she eats not with frantic hunger, but with clear intention, to restore her strength in preparation for what comes next. Tokarev. Thank you. Tokarev's electronic eyes flicker softly. The commander never gave up on us. We won't give up on the commander either. Outside the window, the sky remains overcast and gloomy. At least she's a little bit better, but I know the pain. There's still pain coming. I mean, we know how this is going to end, so I'm just a little worried about how things are going to play out. I don't think her temporary goodbyes to the commander are going to be very peaceful. Ah, man. Okay. 005. I am a nightmare difficulty, right? Oh yeah, I am. Alright. Trying to show again my excellent strategic abilities. Oh, this is a supply line. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Wait. How strong is the... Oh. Actually, you know why? You know what? Maybe could destroy them? I mean, it depends if... I mean... I think it's worth the try. I think it's worth trying. I think I mean, my Echelon 8 is specialized in dealing with formations like that. I formed this Echelon all the way back into during Shattered Connection, sorry, Shattered Connection, where there were the death stacks. So perhaps they could deal with it. My worry is though that there's no Hawks. There's no heavy heliports for me to deploy Hawks for additional fire support, so that's what worries me a little bit. Because I'm not entirely sure if they alone are going to be able to deal with this. This 24 manticores. 24 manticores is a lot. It is a lot. Okay. Put it here. Put it there. You can move all the way. Wait. I need chat formation. Where are they going? Oh, they're going up. Really, if they're going up, perhaps it's not a good idea. Plus, they have extra movement too. They can move one extra node. Yeah. They move in a triangle. Oh yeah, they move in a triangle. Oh no, this is okay. These ones move in a different triangle. Got it. I'll have to fight this, guys. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's see how these goes. Go. Is that extremely strong? I know, but let's try. They shouldn't have shields. If they have shields, I am fucked. Oh. Doing quite well. Look at that. Oh, look at my specialized Echelon. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Wait. I don't remember how does... I don't remember how 9-5 away skill works, but I remember it's related to nodes, to capture nodes. Whatever. Put it all there. Let's just wait. I think if the fight occurs in a node where it's already captured, Yeah. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Never mind, it's fine. Oh, look at them go! Look at them go! Look at them go, man! Oh, man. I love this girl. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see my glory? Do you see my wonderful strategy? Actually, it's not mine. I took it away from a guide when I was trying to clear the ranking map on Shattered Collection years ago, but it's my account, okay? I can get some foreign credits from this, right? No. Go down here. Here. Oh, there. I wanted to capture more heliports to guarantee more movement. There we go. And start moving also. There we go. There we go. Now. Welcome to the Butcher, Manticores. Watch this. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking dead. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I wonder if you're going to see. And all of these dolls, they are very. I think they are very good candidates to join GFL2. I mean, PX4 Storm is already in GFL2 as a NPC for now. 5.7 M9 508 and Type 88s. These are pretty good candidates. I mean, realistically, I wanted to see all the dolls, but I know that realistically, we're not going to see all of them, all 300 of them in GFL2. Especially considering that some of them are not really that famous. Look at this guy just walking to the butcher. Right. Let's move you here. Oh, I should... Hold on. Let me make a quick line over here so I can raise supply, go back here, do a little switcheroo. Now fight this thing with my specialized Echelon. Oh, look at that. They die like ants. Their HP bars melt like butter. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it is absolutely wonderful. Just keep going. Just keep going. I shouldn't put her there. I mean, yeah. Should not capture this heliport yet. Let's do this. Yes. Oh, look at them die. You know, years ago, I had the idea of making a drawing of these Echelon, of them killing a Manticore. Years back. I wonder if I still have that sketch with me. I don't think so. I ended up deleting a lot of sketches. I shouldn't have done that, honestly. I think there was a lot of good ideas in my sketches. Fuck. Oh well, too late now. Let me see. Capture this. Now, Come, Manticore. Come to the butcher. Yes! Yes! Look at them die! Extremely dangerous enemy, my ass. Look at them die like ants. Beautiful. In just 10 seconds, all of them are dead. Absolutely wonderful. Alright, the supply line is almost done. These guys too die like ants, and they can't even get an opportunity to shoot. Wonderful. Now, check this. Oof. All the way over here. Move here. And if only I had one. Oh wait. I can do. Who has the? Oh, there we go. And supply line established. Seemed easy like that. See how good I am in this game. I'm a professional. We have also not gotten anything about AK-12 either, right? I wonder if by the time of GFL2 she still has this frame. It's something to wonder because she hates this frame. She absolutely hates the frame since it's built using Paradeus technology. But on the other hand, it is a very strong frame. High tech. It's something to think about. It's something that I'm curious about. I doubt. From what I remember from the story, she really hated that new body of hers. I don't think when we see her again, she's going to still be using it. I think in the past 10 years, she's probably had found a new body. Transfer her neural clouds too. The night sky is pitch black, yet the busy hospital remains brightly lit. Several doctors move through the corridors with furrowed brows, arguing heatedly. Their voices are sharp, with the manic edge and anxiety born of exhaustion. The general ward is already overflowing. Some patients lie on simple wheeled stretchers, pushed against the side of hallways by nurses too tired to do more than keeping them stable. A logistics team forces its way through the crowded corridor, pushing carts piled high with supplies. They unlock a partition door at the end of the hallway and begin transferring the cargo into the corridor, leading to the special ward. Seizing the moment while the supplies are being arranged, a waist-high cardboard box splits open from within as the packing tape is sliced clean apart. Tokarev pokes her head out. It is so silly. I mean, it is a legitimate strategy, right? But it's so silly that they are actually using cardboard boxes as a way to. It's just silly. It's just so silly. Tokarev pokes her head out, flips lightly to the floor, and slips into a blind spot of the security cameras, melting into the darkness. This deserves a cheeky drawing. It's such a silly scene. The sound of wheels rolling resumes. Once the logistics crew leaves, Tokarev moves soundlessly through the shadows until she stops before a door, completely unnoticed by the rigid infrared cameras. Miss Kalina, I have approached the target according to plan. Acknowledge. Proceed carefully. Do not expose your identity. Understood. Tokarev pries open the lock and pushes against the heavy iron door. The door protests loudly, the sound echoing through the silent corridor. Tokarev immediately holds it steady, waiting until the ripples of noise fade from the air. She squeezes her slender frame through the gap, enters the supply management office, and closes the door as quietly as possible. Only then does she lean against the cold metal, steadying the emotional fluctuations brought on by tension. So much excitement on just the first infiltration. For a supply management warehouse, this room is ridiculously small. Murmuring to herself, Tokarev quickly realizes that nearly all the supplies are stacked into the four corners, leaving an empty central space. From the doorway, the entire room is visible at a glance. The most notable object in this cramped space is the information terminal on the desk for logging all incoming and outgoing supplies. Cracking the system is trivial for it all. Tokarev is connected to the hospital's electronic network within seconds. That easy. That fucking easy. It's even scary how easy it is for these dolls to be able to hack like this. I wonder if all dolls are capable of something like that, or just ours do it because they have some special military modules installed on them. Miss Kalina, I have successfully hacked the main system. Initial review shows a large volume of records. Should be clues we need. Prioritize reviewing pharmaceutical information first. Everything else can wait. Given the commander's injuries, tracking medication movement is more likely to give us a lead. Understood. As she goes through medication records line by line, Tokarev suddenly becomes aware of how unusual the room's layout is. The screen she's using faces the door, while the chair backs towards it. Clearly, a deliberate design meant to allow others to observe the operator's every move. Oh. I see. In her current situation, this means that if anyone opens the door, the intentionally cleared central area leaves her completely exposed with nowhere to hide. To minimize the risk of exposure, Tokarev accelerates her work. Soon, one incident catches her attention. Medical supply transport staff. Priority low? Tokarev stares in disbelief. Oh, medical supply should be extremely tight at the moment. Losing an entire transport vehicle should be a serious incident, shouldn't it? Why is the priority set so low? You're right. But the reason isn't hard to guess. Once the war broke out, frontline hospitals everywhere faced severe manpower shortages. Treating the wounded already overwhelms them. Even if a theft is discovered, it's difficult to pursue the culprit immediately. And this priority is likely internal scheduling. Recovery efforts were probably handed over to the police. Say, what exactly was stolen? Let me check. Tranexamic acid injections, vancomycin, and Group O Rh negative backed red cell suspension. The exact quantities aren't listed, but it must have been a large amount. These are mainly used for massive hemorrhaging and post-burn infection prevention. Is anyone in there? Uh-oh. Just as Tokarev transmits the information, knocking echoes from the door, and human voices outside. She scans the room desperately, but there's nowhere to hide. Even the medicine cabinets are transparent. She turns around and realizes there are no windows, no ventilation ducts either. Uh-oh. It's probably empty inside. Just use the key and open it. Patients are still waiting. There are 2 people outside. No, maybe more. And she ran. Where would she even go? There's no exit, no cover, nowhere to escape. Don't fucking tell me she's going to use a cardboard box. Would she knock them unconscious? Even if she did, what then? 2 missing staff members would cause a commotion in an already strained hospital that would inevitably trigger an investigation, one that could lead to her neurocloud being wiped, and Miss Kalina being implicated as well. Fine, give me the key. She's going to use the cardboard box. Metal scrapes inside the lock. The key is turning. Tokarev's neurocloud kicks into high gear, simulating different possibilities. At last, it reaches the worst case scenario and the contingency. Miss Kalina, code red. Transmitting the data now. Leave the hospital stat. I will handle things here. And then... Her fists clench. She hesitates. But the lock turns relentlessly. After some clumsy probing, whoever is outside will figure out how to work the lock. The internal mechanisms is about to give. Tokarev is running out of time. Then, I will reset my neurocloud and become an autonomous doll assigned to supply management. That way, I'll pass subsequent neurocloud inspections without implicating you, or the commander. After saying it aloud, Tokarev feels oddly relieved. It's the best option available. But the comm channel is silent. No response comes from Kalina. Her eyes wide. Miss Kalina? The lock finally gives. The heavy iron door cracks open, light spilling in like a bone-chilling blade. Tokarev steals herself, poised to activate her receptacle. Hello, online resident 2174. Hello again. And stop calling me Kiru. Not my name. The sound of high heels approaches from down the corridor. One more person won't change anything. The result is the same either way. Just before she commits, a familiar voice cuts through the air. Ooh, stop it! Not woo! Stop! What are you two doing here? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Maybe a little bit against the clock. But I'm doing fine. I want to finish this story. I want to finish this story at max tomorrow. Since I'm going to go travel, see some family members on Thursday. Initially, I had the plans to do Wuthering Waves new main story quest before that, but I don't think I will have the time for that. I'll have to do it after I come back from travel. Entry to the supply management department requires authorization. You have the proper paperwork. Miss Kalina, why are you here? Kiru, stop calling me Kiru. Meeting family? I see. Yes, I will meet my family. Tokarev stares at the doorway, stunned. Kalina makes no reply, continuing instead to confront the people outside. The administrator? We were just... Must be the newly assigned residents. Did you know this department has suffered repeated thefts recently? Foresee entering at this hour. Can't help but question your conduct. Tokarev is gobsmacked. Oh, get gobsmacked. Miss Kalina is impersonating a hospital administrator. But on second thought, her suit, her bearing, it really does fit. Especially for someone overseeing logistics. Newly assigned resident? Yes, newly assigned resident. Self-righteous, even. Newly assigned position. I am in Girls Frontline. Yes, you are. What a wonderful collaboration. Why didn't you told me? Why haven't you told me that you were in Girls Frontline online resident? God damn it. Not even a heads up beforehand. Man, the patient in the ward won't last much longer. He's in agony. We just wanted to let him go with dignity. You can accuse us of procedural violations, but you can't accuse us of theft. Hey, stop talking. Do you want to lose your job? Get your hands off me. I didn't do anything wrong. Ma'am, since you're here, I formally request anesthetics. I will complete the paperwork afterward. Because I was told your name was Kiru. It is. It turns out it is Kiru. It isn't. I told the wrong Kiru. God fucking damn it. Stop spreading misinformation. My name is not Kiru. It is Kiru. Just a 4-letter name. Thank God Kalina is a good actor. She's not like Helena. The situation outside grows messy. One of the residents' doctors starts arguing stubbornly. This does not bode well for them. If it escalates further and draws a third party, both of them risk identity verification. You don't know your own name? Do not try to gaslight me. Yes, I do know my own name. Then all their efforts will have been for naught. Miss Kalina, maybe we should just give them the medicine? If this drags on, we will lose control of the situation. Kalina doesn't answer. After a brief silence, her clear voice rings out. I see. I understand. However, goodwill must be practiced intelligently. Forcing open supply management door is not the way to go. Hiru. Stop trying to rage bait me. Online resident. Wait here. I will personally handle the inventory registration. You can complete the paperwork afterward. Oh, sure. Thank you, ma'am. Alina pushes the door open, just enough to block the view inside, shielding Tokarev from sight. In the faint light, Tokarev sees her, and she grows alarmed again. Alina's expression is composed, but her face is deathly pale, completely drained of color. No surprise. She's been pushing this exhausted body for far too long. She's barely holding on. And very innocent. No, you're not. Shut up. Miss Kalina. Tokarev keeps her voice low. Kalina doesn't reply. She simply nods once, meeting Tokarev's gaze with quiet resolve. Metal scraps as the heavy iron door closes. The sound is harsh and grating, like a tritone straight from hell, unsettling to the core. Kalina eases the door shut carefully until the latch clicks into place. Only then does she let out a long exhale. Her once upright posture sags visibly. She turns towards Tokarev, nods weakly, and forces a thin smile before stepping forward. At that precise moment, Tokarev suddenly hears a sharp snapping sound. She jerks her head up. When she forced the heavy iron door earlier, she seemed to have torn a hinge loose. Now it is stepping towards Kalina. Oh no. There's no time to warn Kalina. The broken hinge has given way completely. The door crashes down towards her back. Mitz. Tokarev instantly disconnects from the terminal and lunges towards her with all her strength. Huh? Kalina snaps back to her senses and sees Tokarev using her own frame to block the collapsing iron door. She gasps in delayed shock. Tokarev, are you alright? Piece of cake. Only problem is we can't make any more noise right now. Miss Kalina, please step back a little. I need to set it down gently. Oh no, not now. At the worst possible moment, that familiar stab of pain surges up from deep within her neural clouds. Tokarev's strength buckles in an instant, and the iron door on her shoulder suddenly feels like metal, and suddenly feels less like metal and more like the crushing weight of the situation itself, pinning her down. 10 out of 10 voice acting will shut up. Shut up. Tokarev, what's wrong? Neural clouds? He no longer has the strength to answer. Seeing how bad it is, Kalina tries to lift the door, but her frail body fails her just as badly. Man? Are you okay in there? What happened? The resident doctors inquire from outside the door. They clearly haven't realized what's actually going on, only that they heard some noise. I'm merely just complimenting you. Ooh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Tokarev clenches her teeth and shakes her head slightly at Kalina. Kalina understands at once. She steadies her breathing and forces her voice to sound normal. It's nothing. I just tripped a little. No need to worry. Oh, okay. Just call if you need anything. The voices outside fall silent. Tokarev feels her strength continuing to drain. The pain in her neural clouds drives her down onto one knee, leaving her to rely purely on her frame's structural integrity to bear the weight on her shoulder. Just as she's about to give out, the weight suddenly lightens. She turns her head and sees Kalina at her side, bracing the iron door together with her. Is Kalina? Please, move away your body. Even now, the pain in Tokarev's neural cloud refuses to ease. Not the time to worry about that. Hold on. We'll move it together. Ignoring her own condition, Kalina pours everything she has into it, easing Tokarev's burden considerably. My count. 1, 2. Kalina, her face flushed red, and Tokarev slowly pushed the heavily tilted iron door upright. At last, they carefully lean it against the wall. But finally, with the crushing weight gone, the pain in Tokarev's neural cloud gradually subsides as well. Oh, now it goes away. Now it just appeared right at the wrong moment just to cause trouble. And now it conveniently goes away. Okay, alright. Someone is causing pain in Tokarev's neural cloud on purpose. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Water. She doesn't have the time to figure out what just happened. Kalina's legs give out, and Tokarev quickly moves to support her, helping her sit down slowly on the floor. I'm sorry, Miss Kalina. I should have been able to handle it myself. Even in complete exhaustion, Kalina still flashes her a warm, reassuring smile. We're partners, aren't we? When a partner is in danger, of course we help each other. Don't be such a stranger. After a short rest, Alina recovers a little. Alright, let's get down to business. I didn't have time to reply earlier, but the stolen medical supplies records you found perfectly matches a medical contingency plan. You do ASMR and never. Fucking never. I'm not doing ASMR. A plan the commander and I drafted back at the submarine base. The commander was injured in an explosion back then too. I personally treated them, so only the two of us know the details of that contingency plan. Tokarev, please, hack into the system again and trace that medical supply truck. Right. Leave it to me. Never. Never. Shut up. I'm not doing any ASMR. Oh, sorry, I skipped. See? Look what you made me do. I skipped a little bit of the story. God damn it. Tokarev nods. After double checking Kalina's condition, she stands and returns to the terminal. She steadies her neural cloud and hacks back into the system. Despite her bravado, she knows full well that she's facing a massive data matrix. The battlefield hospital's data are vast beyond measure for a single doll. Even for her, it's overwhelming. As she searches again and again, her neural cloud begins to overheat. Several times. She struggles just to stay focused. Should I say, well, shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up, online resident. GPAR Labs Pharmacy Logistics? Nothing. It's all useless data. In just 2 or 3 minutes, Tokarev scans systems from multiple departments, yet finds nothing. Another ripple runs through her neural clouds. Can I really help at all? Tokarev starts to wonder. She's standing here because of the commander. Miss Kalina said the commander came here. Over the past few days, Tokarev has kept asking herself why, after being reawakened, she had followed Kalina without hesitation to help her pursue the commander's trail. Local streamer curses at his viewers because they deserve it. Have you ever thought about that? There are so many outstanding dolls around the commander. She's just one insignificant unit among them. She's barely even had time alone with the commander. She has felt inferior before. She has even given up on herself at times. So why does she keep going? I don't deserve this harsh treatment. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Just then, the doctor's voices drift in from outside. Oh my fucking god, they're back! Please! She's been gone for a while. Is she still not back? It probably takes a while to rummage through the stockpile. Hey, did you see the news? No, I don't. Yeah, you do. A doll drove a tank into the wide zone and caused a massive explosion. I don't know if the driver survived. Yeah, I saw it too. But with an explosion like that, there's no way anyone lived, right? How naive do you have to be to treat war like a joke? There's a limit to wishful thinking. Kalina, don't do it. Kalina, don't do it. No, it's where Elmo's like, do not take Elmo's name out of your fucking mouth. Do not speak of the Elmo like that. You have no rights. God damn it. In the darkness, Tokarev hears Kalina's breathing grow heavier. She can't help sneaking a glance upwards. The idle remarks from beyond the door sting Kalina just as deeply. Yes. So what if there are traces of the commander here? What does that really prove? Even if it was the commander who seized the medical supply truck, does that mean they're safe? Couldn't someone else have done it instead? What if this is all just a mistake? Just because Kalina didn't voice out the worst case scenario, does it really mean it won't come true? There's a limit to wishful thinking. Tokarev's neural cloud churns like a raging wormhole. She doesn't dare think further. She's afraid of imagining the worst, and even more afraid of seeing Kalina collapse under it. No, she knows that's just an excuse. If the train falls over, it ain't my fault. I mean, it isn't, but what she truly fears is being useless. If she can't help, does she really have the right to stand here beside Miss Kalina? Her hands stop moving. Her neural cloud is overloaded. Her fingers tremble uncontrollably. Tokarev, are you alright? Miss Kalina, I'm fine. It's okay, Tokarev. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. I know hacking the system isn't easy. If every problem could be solved easily, there must be a carefully crafted lie behind it all. That's why I believe we are on the right track, and I believe the commander is safe. Right. In the very beginning, the commander trusted us unconditionally. Now, it's our turn to trust the commander. In the darkness, Tokarev seems to see a warm ray of light. Kalina's unwavering gaze, a gaze full of trust. Her words are just as warm, and Tokarev's trembling hand slowly steady. He remembers something from the past. More flashbacks, baby. To me, Area SO9 isn't just a military outpost. I hope it can become, even temporarily, a place that is as safe as possible. A home. And in this home, every member, whether carbon-based or silicon-based, deserves respect. So this was never wishful thinking, nor about whether or not she's worthy. It's people like the commander who give dolls like her a place that they can call home. Rank and status never matter, nor did one's strength or weakness. Before anyone could even ask who deserved to stand beside the commander had already transcended that question by granting every doll the same respect. Before the commander and Miss Kalina came to SO9, Tokarev had always thought such ideas were silly illusions. But after they arrived, those so-called delusions became something real, something she could reach out and touch. And so, what she needs to do becomes crystal clear. With that realization, her neural cloud gradually stabilizes. I understand, Miss Kalina. Thank you. I know what I have to do. Great. You've got this. It will be fine. Tokarev's hands return to the keyboard as she launches another assault on the vast information matrix. Huh? What's this? She runs iteration after iteration, almost subconsciously. Tokarev suddenly notices something odd in a backup server. It's an incredibly faint data fluctuation, easy to miss even for a dog, but Tokarev catches it. Wait, this backup system? Someone else hacked this before? She looks up and meets Kalina's eyes. Clearly, Kalina heard her murmur. A spark of light appears in those tired eyes. Tokarev doesn't hesitate and speeds up. The hacker was highly skilled and almost perfectly erased all traces, but Tokarev finds a discrepancy between the backup system and the main system. Miss Kalina, I have found the medical supply truck. Do the vehicle records match? No, but I found a lead. On the night that truck was dispatched, another medical supply truck received a temporary assignment. I think someone hacked the hospital's task system and took advantage of the chaos. Drug consumption on the front lines is intense, so nighttime resupply runs aren't unusual. Multiple dispatches could simply be routine and not necessarily the work of a hacker. We need to keep a cool head in urgent situations, Tokarev. Yes, you're right. The dispatch itself isn't the issue, but if there was no hacking, there would be no reason for these records to be deleted from the main system. A normal assignment wouldn't exist only in the backup data. And don't you think the act of deleting it is strange on itself? You mean... Yes, I think this is very closely connected to the commander. There is a glimmer in Tokarev's eyes. I found the final GPS location of that medical supply truck. It stopped at a parking lot in Frankfurt. I've sent you the coordinates. She disconnects from the terminal and wipes her traces. Taking anesthetics from the storeroom, she hands them to Kalina and helps her stand. You're right earlier. If it were someone else, I wouldn't dare getting my hopes up. But if it's the commander, then nothing is impossible. My god, the commander is really special, isn't he? Jesus Christ. I mean, even this event is pretty much essentially comparing the commander to Jesus at this point. Miss Kalina, the commander is definitely alive and waiting for us somewhere. In the darkness, he sees a look of immense relief spread across Kalina's face. That radiant smile reminds Tokarev of the afternoon when the commander and Kalina invited everyone to install gastro modules. He remembers only the sunlight and the weather of that day, warm like Kalina's smile, calm like the commander's eye. Oh boy. They have a lead. And when I say that this event compares compares Commander to Jesus. Look at this. Day 1, the death of Christ. Day 1, disciple. Day 2, blood of God. Jesus Christ. When in the moment that they were investigating the remains of the command and analyzing the blood inside the tank, they call it blood of God. Day 2, Book of Saints. And now, Last Supper. The commander is Jesus. The commander is Jesus. Oh my god. A little bit too much, in my opinion. A little bit too exaggerated. I know the commander is special, but damn. What's commander's real name? Maybe it's Jesus. Who knows? Who knows what commander's real name is? All that we know about the commander is that he's a war orphan that grew up, enter military school. I think he serves a little bit officially. No. Actually, no. He never served in an actual army. After he graduated from military school, I think he went straight into the Griffin, a PNC. We don't know his real name. We don't know who his parents are. We know nothing. But you could be right. Maybe his name is Jesus. Now that I think about it, what Roche Limit actually means? Is this another biblical reference? It doesn't sound like it. Roche Limit. Definition. Roche Limit is the minimum distance from a massive celestial body, which within a smaller self-gravitating object, like a moon or comet, will disintegrate due to the large body's powerful tidal forces, which overcome the smaller object's own gravity, often leading to the formation of planetary rings. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I understand the analogy of the title. I assuming the smaller body in this case be Kalina and the bigger one being the commander. I see. Oh, JFL writers, you guys think you're so clever, don't you? False memories implanted by the devil. Maybe. I mean, considering GFL lore, it's not impossible to give someone false memories. I really hope that's not the case. It's probably not the case though. The commander was not that important when he just joined Griffin. I think it was only after the AR team got assigned to be under his command that he entered the radar of a lot of people. And from that point forwards, things just kept escalating and getting out of control. For how long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. I'm going to do one more. Just one more. And then I'm going to end the stream. Another one of Tokarev's memories. Last memory that Tokarev revisited was her first contact with the AR team. More specifically, M4A1. What is it going to be this time? At the assembly point, more and more artillery and armed vehicles roll onto the training ground. Passing this close to them, the vibrations coming up through the ground are enough to set anyone on edge. Yet, the petite doll's mind is nowhere near the fields. GRMG23. You're drifting out of formation. Ah, man, you have been such a long time since I have last seen one of these last popular dolls. Oh my god, look at those balloons. Will you before ending stream? No. No, I won't. Shut up. Huh? Sorry. GRMG23 jumps at her name and immediately hides her hands behind her back. Oh, she's hiding something, definitely. What's that? What are you hiding? Shh. GRMG23 glances left and right, then pulls out a small object from behind her. A straw woven little bunny? It's horrible. I didn't know you could make things like this. It's nothing fancy. But after this operation is over and we wipe out Sanguis Ferries, I want to give it to the commander at the celebration banquet. Oh no, I think I know where this is taking place. Oh no. Spoilers, she might never be able to give the bunny to the commander. Okay. By the mention of wiping out Sanguis Ferries, I imagine this is taking place right before the joint operation between Griffin and the KCCO towards the main Sanguis Ferries base. Which is going to result in the backstabbing of the military against the PMC. There will be no banquet to celebrate her. GRMG23 looks cute. They are all cute. All 300 of them. No, I think at this point it's probably around 400. You mustn't tell the commander directly. Okay? So that's what it is. Don't worry. But still, would the commander like it? What if it's too childish? The commander will accept anything you give to him. You will never say no to a doll. I can't say for other humans, but our commander will definitely like it. So... What are you two talking about? Only 300 of them are cute. All of them are cute. Huh? Commander? GRMG23 hurriedly hides the bunny again. At the same time, Tokarev instinctively steps in front of her. Why are you both so tense? What's going on with GRMG23? I'm fine. There's absolutely nothing here, and we aren't talking about straw. Hey, don't let it out yourself. At Tokarev's reminder, GRMG23 quickly clamps her mouth shut. If it's nothing, then hurry and join the other squads. This operation only requires coordination with the army. Oh yeah, I was right. Discontinued turbulence. Oh, fuck me. Oh, they have no idea what their life is going to be after this operation. Oh man. but we still have to give it everything we got. Stay sharp and let the military see what we can do. Oh, they will see, alright? Oh, they will definitely see what we can do. God damn. Yes, Commander. Understood. Tokarev and GRMG-23 snap to attention and salute. Once the commander nods and leaves, the two exchange a look and burst out laughing. Oh, those were such peaceful times, god damn. Ah, man, it hurts. It fucking hurts. The memories of the past hurts. We got to do well this time and live up to the commander's expectations. As for the gift, we'll talk about it after the operation. Come on, let's go. Right. And here we go. I'm not gonna try to scream, okay? Quick, get to cover, move! Command center, we are under SF fire. Command center, do you copy? No, it's not Sengvis Ferry. It's friendly forces, we are under friendly... Yeah. Here we go. Tokarev closes her eyes. Her ears are ringing. Fuck me. When she opens them again, she is no longer at the exercise field. Training ground. Betrayal. Sudden betrayal. They, for the first time, we tasted what it meant to be betrayed. I had no human indifference, the commander's kindness, and in that moment, we also learned of human malice. Retreat! Retreat! Incoming missile! Tokarev's voice echoes across the expansive battlefield. B443, C14, where are you? Through the comms, Lee Enfield's voice is shredded by artillery fire and the shriek of the wind. It's too late. Tokarev, fall back immediately to the 17th defensive line. They are already here. No, I still have teammates. Odysseus submarine base, a living illustration of the human idiom, a mantis trying to stop a chariot. Oh, the submarine base. It was... What event was this? After Shattered Connection. Paralyzed Light, I think? Or we fought Jaeger. Oh, man, so many dolls. Quote died here. I mean, we managed to bring most of them back up through their Neocloud backups, but they did sacrifice a lot. There were a lot of sacrifices here to protect the commander. You were crushed like garbage on the desolate battlefield. Tragically, I don't even remember the moment I was destroyed. Because no one ever recovered my remains from the field. 0 meters from the damaged power conduit. Such a non-Wu story. Yeah. Stop saying Wu, by the way. Fuck up. Tokarev rushes to repair the severed power line with trembling hands. The footsteps of the enemy behind her draw close. It seems they are just one corner away from coming up behind her. PPK, I am almost done. How much longer? 35 seconds. But it's so fun to say, Kiru, shut the fuck up. No, it isn't. Work faster. I'm going as fast as I can. PPK, why does your voice sound so weird? Is that a confusing kind of weird or a sexy kind of weird? Okay, seriously, are you guys alright? It feels like I haven't heard from Rebay Rose and MP443 in a while. Because we were destroyed. I think I remember this. What? Are you so sick of hearing my voice? No. But think you have been talking to me all this time. Otherwise I would probably have broken down by now. I'm sorry. Huh? This is as far as I can go with you. Okay, what happened to you? The power conduit is repaired, and the power comes back on. Run, Tokarev. Run, and don't look back. PPK? Do not go gentle into that good night. All days should burn and rave at close of day. Rage. Rage against the dying light. That was the place we called home. Brief days filled with warmth. All swallowed by flames and shellfire on that day. Together we watched our home turn to ash. Squad, Tokarev. Squad Tokarev. The second defensive line has been breached by the military. Fall back immediately to the third line. Squad Tokarev, come in. Squad Tokarev. Tokarev opened her eyes to find a massive slab of broken concrete pinning her down. As her senses return, the fierce heat from the bombardment washes over her, tormenting her whole body. She can't move at all. When she tries to push the slab away, her frame does not even have the strength to lift, but should have been a trivial weight. Hearing footsteps approaching, Tokarev immediately stops moving. Then, he feels someone pushing the slab off her. He tightens her grip on her gun. The instant the concrete is shoved aside, Tokarev braces her unsteady body and swings her gun towards the figure in front of her. But then, that small figure throws herself into Tokarev's arms. Tokarev! Goodness, You're okay. Thank goodness. You're MG23? Just 2 more kilometers and we'll reach the third defensive line. Some of our comrades are still there. I can still pick up their signals. Tokarev's thoughts drift back and forth between illusion and memory. She sees the medical dolls running past her, creatures carrying shattered comrades, long trails of repair fluid smeared across the ground. She hears again the thunder of the submarine base explosion, dolls hurled into pitch black water by the shockwave, their bodies twisting and breaking under pressure. She can almost smell the acrid stench of burning at the griffin base. See her comrades calling out names of the missing amid the ruins, again and again. Tokarev looks ahead. As far as her vision reaches, everything is scorched earth. Across the blackened ground lie ruined doll frames, impossible to identify, along with countless severe limbs still sparking with electricity. So, is the might the military? How who could they? It was supposed to be a drill, but it did this to us. It's impossible to tell if the commander is in danger right now. No, we must have faith in the commander. Right. You're absolutely right. GR-MG23 forces a faint smile at Tokarev. Oh, there are comrades holding out in that ruin ahead. I just received an encrypted transmission from them. Let's head there first and regroup with them. Following the signal, the two of them enter the partially intact ruins before them. The sky outside is already smothered by dark clouds. Inside the ruins, the light is so dim it's hard to make anything out. GR-MG23. Are they really there? They should be. Unless it's a trap. Clink. Before GR-MG23 can finish, a crisp metallic sound rings out beneath her feet. In this dark, cramped space, they both know exactly what that sound means. Grenades, isn't it? A trapwire. The instant the bounding mine leaps up and detonates, Tokarev and GR-MG23 throw themselves like, oh thank god they didn't get immediately destroyed by it. Steel pellets sprayed by the explosion punch through the surrounding concrete, some striking the two dolls as well. There's no time to check for damage. Almost immediately after the blast, army infantry lying in ambush open fire on them. Tokarev draws her weapon and pulls the trigger at the oncoming enemies. After the brutal fighting earlier, her ammunition runs out after just 2 shots. Worse still, both rounds slam into the enemy's ballistic vest at the waist. The impact makes him stumble back a step, but he quickly raises his rifle and aims at Tokarev. I keep hearing booms, damn, yeah, it is a war zone after all. In the burst of gunfire, Tokarev, who had been about to rush in for close combat, sees the enemy collapse like a puppet with its strings cut. Off to the side, GR-MG-23 lies on her flank, smoke still curling from her gun barrel. GR-MG-23. There's no time for conversation. Gunfire erupts all around the ruins. Specialized anti-doll rounds chill through concrete, picking up clouds of gray-white dust around Tokarev and GR-MG-23. The overwhelming firepower pushes even GR-MG-23's weapon to its limits. Even worse, both of them detect a massive heat source approaching outside the ruins. Oh my god, they brought a tank. A military tank, of course. We can't keep this up for long. Tokarev, run. I will hold them off. What? No, I'm staying. Please, Tunbor, you're out of ammo. If this keeps up, we'll be both... The roar of the tank's cannon drowns everything out. The ruins are ripped apart by the blazing shell. The flash of the explosion robs Tokarev of her sight. Amid the chaotic cacophony, she only feels GR-MG-23 dragging her forward. GR-MG-23, you... Live. Go protect the commander. Through the scrambled interference in the comms channel, Tokarev vaguely hears those words. Then, the tank roars again, as a second shell comes screaming in. Tokarev. Oh, this music, yeah. Yeah, these interferences are called these flashbacks. It's not just an after effect, someone's doing this to her. Tokarev. GR-MG-23. Tokarev bolts upright. The blurry figure in front of her is nothing like GR-MG-23 petite frame. M4A1. M4? M4 doesn't answer. She steps closer and places something into Tokarev's hand. It is a straw-woven bunny, burnt halfway through. Yeah. Fucking Igor and General Carter. He's in the past. He's in the past. All of these events already happened. Both Igor and General Carter are already dead. Fuck me, man. It's as if I am living a nightmare. What if this really is just a dream? Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Huh? Tokarev. Do you regret choosing to fight for the commander? Do you regret following the commander and enduring all this suffering? Have you ever resented the commander? And then on the third day is called Easter. Okay, alright. What a place to end the stream. Oh. You can't hate Paradise enough, man. You just can't. You can't. You also cannot hate the KCCO enough either. Fuck me. In the end, I never received the bunny. At least that's what I think, from what I remember. Fuck you, Burn. But still, the worst part has not yet to come. Following the event, based on the event of GFL2, there is going to be a reunion, a last reunion between Kalina and the commander before the 10 years that they are going to spend away from each other. And if Kalina when she saw the commander's jacket, she already entered in shock. She's not going to take well the goodbye, I think. Because according to the events of GFL2, their goodbyes after Frankfurt was not in exactly peaceful terms or good terms. Alright, this was the last stage for today. Tomorrow, I will stream. I need to stream again tomorrow. Because if I don't, people have to wait until Thursday for the final part of the story. And I don't want to do that. I don't like keep having this big hiatus between one part and the other. How many stay? Let me see, 17 out of 25. Yeah, probably next thing is probably going to be another 2-hour long one. So yeah, probably stream tomorrow. Will you play Enfield? Oh, good thing that you remember me. I need to pre-download Enfield. Yes, I do have plans to play Enfield on stream. But I want to read other stories before that. Because after finishing here, I still want to do the main story quest on Glittering Waves, and I want to also read the current side story that is occurring in Arknights right now. And then I can start considering giving starts to Arknights and Fields. That's going to take a while though. I don't think I'm going to start next week. I think it's going to be on the week after that. Damn it, man, I'm going to have to wait a week after launch to properly play the game. I'm even scared of opening the game and immediately just... I don't even know what I'm going to do. Exactly. But oh well. I'll see. When the time comes, I will find a way. Do you ever touch grass? Ooh. The only times I leave the house is for buying groceries, buying Digimon TCG cards, and maybe a few doctor appointments that I do every now and then. But outside of that, it's not much. I don't have much reason to. I spend most of my time inside, either playing games, reading stories, or drawing. Mostly drawing. Drawing consumes pretty much all my free time. Alright. Enough stalling. I need to take a bath. And then I go back to draw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. Bye, online residents. Also, fuck you. Stop calling me Q. Alright.